If you believe we have crashed craft, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
Biologics came to some of these recoveries.
Were they human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
I brought not a whole lot. 1 roll of 35, 5 rolls of 120. Magnetic gels. What's in my bag 2024? I don't even know.
I want to take you through today's unique experience of shooting film, a journey that's challenging yet incredibly rewarding. Now, Chris has started a new channel called Area 52 Investigations, where he's interviewing lots of people with very interesting positions, his take on UFOs and aliens and just investigative stuff. It's cool stuff. But he built a set in his studio where he could shoot all of these little shorts and intros and build a story, build a character, craft this whole world around something. And he's always been very, very good at doing this. So upon getting there, I didn't have to build the set. The set was already built for me.
You really did a good job with this. How long did it take to make? Like a week.
It's an idea I've been toying with for a while. It's kind of jumped from notebook to notebook to notebook, and bringing it to life on film was an adventure in and of itself. Shooting on film is like dancing with the unknown. You don't get instant previews or endless takes. Each frame is a commitment, a decision that can't be undone.
Locked and loaded. All right, lad.
It's the limitation that really pushes you to think, to feel the scene, and to trust your instincts. Now, the hard part shooting film with off-camera flash is obviously you have no preview. When you're using a digital camera, you can just set up the flash, you can do your test shots, and you can see exactly like, oh, it's too slow, it's too fast, I need to make those adjustments. You can't do that with film. So I brought a little ProPhoto A2. It's the size of a pop can. Now, with a little A2 light like that, you do need a trigger. Put that trigger on my Mamiya 7 II, which I was using, which is a medium format film camera. There's something deeply special about film photography. It's raw, it's authentic. Every click of the shutter is a tangible piece of the story that you're trying to tell.
All right, I like that face. Try to hold that as long as you can. All right, Lee, you can go ashtray. Right there. 3, 2, 1.
It's a process filled with anticipation where the development of each photo is a reveal of a moment frozen in time. This way of working isn't just about capturing images, it's about learning patience, honing your skills, and embracing the imperfections that come with the territory.
Hold the whiskey glass with the cigarette, I think, like up a little bit, yeah.
Every challenge, every unexpected result is an opportunity to grow, to improve, to see the world through a different lens. Moving that photo shoot from notebook to notebook to notebook, that just gets so tedious, and then eventually the idea to you becomes more of a burden than it does something you were excited about, and you don't end up doing it. It's just that thing that you want to get off your shoulders. It's that dark cloud you want to get rid of. I read a quote recently that my friend Peter Andrews sent me, and it says, "The magic you are looking for lies in the work you're avoiding." And I thought that was a really, really interesting quote. I'll say it again. The magic you are looking for lies in the work you're avoiding.
Yeah, that looks good. Drink in hand, don't move from there. 3, 2, 1. Bam, a little bit closer. Well, it does look pretty sick though, and that'll light. Yeah, okay. This is good. This is good, I'm happy with this. Don't move. 3, 2, 1. 400. I'm gonna focus on the magazine for the first one. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Working with Chris on this project was a reminder of why these challenges are worth it. His energy and creativity fuel my own, making each shot not just a picture, but a memory, a piece of a shared experience. Obviously, it was great seeing Chris. It's great being able to connect with other like-minded individuals and be surrounded by people that do what you do. That's always inspiring and uplifting. And every time I speak with Chris or hang out with Chris, the moment I leave, I'm fired up more than anyone ever, all the time.
Yeah, right there. That's perfect. 3, 2, 1.
I would say I was avoiding these types of shoots. I'm avoiding these ideas I have in my notebook, and I don't know why. I think a lot of creatives get in their own way, they get in their heads. You have a great idea, you don't act on it, and that great idea, after several weeks, it's like a bunch of bananas. That idea is nice and green and yellow, and it's ready to eat, and it's gonna be great. But if you sit on that, then it goes brown, and it starts looking gnarly, and then you think to yourself, you know what, I'll make banana bread. But guess what, you're never gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna throw them in your freezer. And then guess what? You're laughing right now because you know in 3 weeks you're gonna be like, why are these still in the freezer? In 2 months they might still be in your freezer. You were never gonna make that bread in the first place. So I don't know that I was avoiding to do this photo shoot, but maybe in a way that I was. You know, it requires me to travel, to get up at 3 in the morning, get on an airplane, get up north, set up lights, do the whole shoot, and fly back the same day. I gotta be honest, I feel like the older I'm getting, the harder that kind of stuff is to do. It's like at least a 3-day recovery. It's fun and it's exciting and it's everything I would have dreamed of as a kid, but as this career continues and you start to do it for decades, those things lose like the luster. But when you look back in hindsight, you're always glad you did it. You're always happy with the experience. It's usually always a good time, and then you have this body of work that you wouldn't have had otherwise. So the lesson I took away from this was, you know, I'm glad I put in the work and I'm glad I didn't avoid it. It was a great experience, they're great photos, and now I'm gonna move on to the next photo shoot idea I have in my notebook. What's that, you ask? Stay tuned to find out. 3, 2, 1. Cool. Yeah, buddy. Thanks, dude.
Yep, buddy. Hopefully I got one. I think so. I think I got at least one.
Your passport's renewed, right?